It's December 1914, the biting Antarctic wind gnaws through the whale of the Weddell Sea. The Endurance, Shackleton's stout ship, groans as monstrous ice floes trap her like a steel trap. 28 men aboard, dreams of crossing Antarctica dashed maybe, but the real crisis is just waking. How do you survive when your prison is the world's coldest, most merciless wilderness? The Endurance isn't just stuck, she's captive. The ice isn't waiting, it's slowly crushing their iron fortress. Every man wonders, will this be the end? By January 1915, the Endurance had been gripped fast in pack ice just off Antarctica's coast. Shackleton and his crew could barely chip through frozen hull seams, watching the ice close tighter with each passing day. Months stretched into a ghostly drift northwest as temperatures hit a brutal -35°C. The ship became their coffin and their shelter. Imagine the ice as a slow, spectral predator creeping muscle by muscle until its grip becomes unstoppable. Ice didn't just trap the Endurance, it tormented the men like a cold, invisible enemy. Like a python tightening, it drained strength and hope but demanded patience. This wasn't a battle of force, but a war of endurance, literally. Amidst the crushing isolation, Shackleton's genius was his ironclad leadership. The men didn't fall apart despite the hopelessness. Instead, daily routines, humor, and shared purpose knitted them into a unit unbreakable by frost or fear. Their unity transformed a drifting death trap into a struggle for survival and meaning. When the Endurance finally cracks, the real test starts, an impossible trek across ice and sea chasing faint hints of rescue. Where do you go when the map is broken and the cold is constant? October 1915, the Endurance is a shattered carcass beneath the ice. Shackleton orders evacuation onto the floes. Men haul supplies, clocks, and memories over broken ice fields and frozen icebergs in boats. They camp in the teeth of relentless cold and stark isolation, each step a gamble between survival and surrender. The men become wanderers on a fractured, shifting ice desert. Imagine walking on a cracked glass floor over an abyss, with every step risking a break. The ice could crush their boats or swallow them whole. Their daily march is a tense negotiation with a landscape that's as much enemy as arena. Exhaustion is brutal, but mental toughness rules. Shackleton's unyielding optimism, fair rationing, and strict order gave the men a psychological edge, turning fatigue into fuel. It's a masterclass in grit. Perseverance is less about muscle and more about mind, transforming a torture test into a tale of relentless hope. Stranded miles from civilization, Shackleton launches a desperate plan. Their salvation isn't walking, it's a 720-mile boat voyage through roaring seas to summon help. Could they cross hell again and make it back alive? In April 1916, Shackleton and 5 men cram into the James Caird, a 22-foot lifeboat. Their mission? To navigate nearly 800 miles of the world's most violent ocean from Elephant Island to South Georgia. They face towering waves, freezing spray, and near-constant storm, hours stretched into lifetimes in that tiny boat. Imagine driving a tiny car through a hurricane with no GPS, blind, cold, soaked. Shackleton's navigator, Worsley, used sextants and pinpricks of sunlight, threading their fragile craft through roaring Antarctica's tempest. It's a reminder that precise skill and calm under fire are survival arteries when chaos descends. Against all odds, Shackleton returned to rescue every man left behind. His leadership, combining empathy, courage, and relentless will, didn't just save lives, it rewrote what human endurance means. The journey teaches us survival isn't just escaping danger, but inspiring those with you to face it together. Back on that frozen pack ice, trapped inside a sinking ship just outside the Antarctic Circle, survival felt impossible. Yet Shackleton and his crew didn't just endure, they rewrote the rules of human courage in extreme adversity. Next time you face your own frozen hell, remember this: endurance isn't about muscle but mindset. Try this next challenge, focus on your daily routine's power to build steady hope. Subscribe for more book summaries like this one.